This that Travis James shit. What's he doing? This that Travis James shit. In the kitchen with Mendo.
What is up, people? It's your boy TJCZ Gaming coming in with a brand new story time video. So for this story time video, this is how I got my gun back from the police. So I ended up getting arrested, whatever. Woo, woo, woo. I get out. I'm going through the court process and everything. And the judge says if I take a concealed carry class, I can get my gun back. So I get signed up for a class, like an 8-hour class. They talk about pretty much everything I already know. And the class was led by two dudes. One worked at the gun shop where I signed up to take the class, and the other one that was mostly leading the class was a retired cop. He had like this 45 1911. You know what I'm saying? That shit looked pretty smooth. You know, there was quite a few people that showed up to take the class, and like pretty much everybody had brought their own handgun. You know what I'm saying? To take the class with. You know, and there was this one guy in there, and like the instructor dude was kind of like talking shit on him, cause he had like this camo high point. You know what I'm saying? He's like aim high, miss high. Just like talking shit on dude. I was like, damn. But he was like, raise your hand if you have a lawyer card in your wallet. Like, I didn't raise my hand enough. I was sitting there like, yeah, I got one on. I got a lawyer card in my wallet. And then nobody raised their hand or nothing. He was like, said something to the effect of like, if you got one in your wallet, you probably a criminal. You know, so sketchy motherfuckers. And you know, you go and you sit through the class, and then at the end of the thing, they pretty much give you all the answers, and then they'll sign off on your certificate. When they in class though, they gave me like this they was letting me use like this 40 cal, you know, just practice like hand placement and all that. But after class was over, then we go and we drive out like 20-30 minutes out of town to this range out in the country, like some body target set up or whatever. So I had brought 40 cal ammo because that's what they said to bring, but they didn't end up bringing a 40 cal out to the range. So then they let me use this Browning 1911 22, and that shit was smooth. You know, I still want to give me one of them too, but get out there, and then we're starting to do shooting or whatever, and they got like a certain number of people for each target lined up in the row, stand side by side or whatever. And, you know, you start off at like maybe like 5 yards, and you keep like the same target through each different one for yourself or whatever, so you only get one target to shoot at. So 5 yards, put my shots in there, back it up to like 10 yards, put my shots in there, back it up to like 20 yards, put my shots in there. And I had this lady, she maybe like 30, 40, you know, she's sitting in shooting in the lane next to me. She got like this two-tone stainless steel polymer 40 cal, you know what I'm saying? She over there busting, and I'm over here busting, and then while I'm over here busting, like it's kind of cold out, so I got my jacket on and my hood up. And I'm like feeling like her ejected shells like smacking my hood, smacking me in the head while I'm shooting. But you know, we get done shooting. I got like this tight ass grouping on the target, and so I got like this tight ass grouping on the target, and like they all looking kind of impressed and shit. And I ain't really said nothing like the whole class. I ain't really conversating with nobody or whatever. But after I got like that little grouping in there and shit, and then the lady was shooting that 40 cal next to me. She was like, she asked me if I had a gun because I was borrowing theirs. I said, yeah, but somebody's holding on to it for me right now. You know, and that somebody was the county PD. But I didn't say all that, but I just said somebody else was holding on to it for me right now. So then she asked me if I was a criminal. So I said, I'll let you decide that for yourself. So then she says, I don't like cops anyway. She said, fuck the police. Like I was finna rob her or something. I was like, damn. I don't like the police either, but you ain't gotta be all disrespectful and shit. Like the retired cop walking by leading the class and shit. He like walks by and kind of like walks up to us and like walks by and he's like talking about my little ass grouping I had on that target and he's like talking to the lady and he says, police don't shoot that good. And then you know, finish that up, get home. And I think it might have been toward like on the weekend or something. I took the class or whatever. So it was either like the next day or I think it was like a couple days later on Monday. You know, I went to the police station, showed them my certificate, got my gun back. So that was just a little story time. What I did to get my gun back from the police. You know, that class was pretty funny, you know. Motherfuckers is a trip. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's been the story time. This has been your boy TJ CZ Gaming. Like, subscribe, check out the other videos, and we'll see you in the next one.
One is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4. I don't need no calculator, just bring me the raw. My wrist wrap, you get me one pack and got shit back.